YouTube? It's the Bounty Agent. So, the question was tossed out there. When you get a gun, what do you customize on your gun as soon as you get your gun? Or if you customize your gun, what do you always customize on your guns? And everybody know I'm known for doing this to my guns. But that's only because I get bored. There's nothing else for me to do. And I don't have a whole lot of guns like everybody else. And I don't have a very close gun range that I can go to all the time. And if I'm not doing fugitive recovery work, and most of my friends are state troopers, so we don't get together like we used to before we all started, before we all got married. But question is, what do you customize on your gun? Everybody's not a fan of them, but I'm a fan of the whole grip. I'm a fan of the whole. So, especially only on my high point mainly, I get the whole grip because of the slippery plastic grips that suck on the high point. That sucks. So, instead of doing the stipple that everybody else does, I just go out and get a whole grip, put it on there. The other mod I did to my high point was I put this mag release button on. It's made out of a 25 caliber shell casing. Empty mag. So, and it works. It was easy to do. And because it's a high point, I customize it. That's why I customize it, because it's a high point. It's not $1,000 gun. It's not a $600. It's not a $500 gun. It's not a $400 gun. It's a high point, a $200 45 caliber. So of course, you can't really mess up a $200 gun. I mean, you can, but it's $200. Like, I'm not, go ahead and customize it. Have fun with it. And the gold that I put on it now, it's not paint, so it can be removed. So if I needed to go back to black, or I want to go back to black, I can, without messing up the gun. I put the scope on it, and the rail came with the scope, only because it's a high point. You can't make an ugly gun uglier, and if you can make it uglier, so be it. It's a high point. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about it. It's a high point. I'm not, kicking them while they down or nothing, but I noticed everybody's coming out now talking about, high point sucks and this, that. We already know high point sucks, but if I'm not wrong, for the past year, everybody's been talking good things about high point. But now I guess, it was happening too much, so everybody's trashing them. I'm not saying the high point is the best gun in the world and it's better than a Glock and it's better. I'm never saying that. I'm just saying, me, personally, I like my high point. I like what I did to my high point. I like the way my high point looks. So, that's just it in the bag. It's not about high point being better than Glock. It's about what I think about my high point. And I just don't like Glock. But I do like the XD, which everybody trashes. Well, they don't trash them. They say they look like the Glock. They copy off the Glock. But my customized for the XD. Oh, hold on. Before I even jump to that. I even customized the magazines. Why? Because I'm bored. There's nothing else for me to do. That's the only reason why I did it. It doesn't make the magazine work any better. It's a high point magazine. How much better can it work? Everybody that knows high point magazine sucks. Everybody knows that. The only thing high point got going for them is, their customer service and their warranty is great. I like my high point, so I don't care what anybody else says. And I'm not saying it's better than a Glock, but it's my high point. But lately I've been carrying my XD because my high point doesn't have a holster. As long as I have that rail on it, I don't have a holster for it. So I'm thinking about getting me a custom-made holster. But the customize I did on this was, as you can see, it's the gold. The same as the high point. And I customized, since I learned this off of YouTube, you know, with nail polish, you take and do the writing inside on your guns. I customized that. And this one is a pocket mirror grip. I like the look of it better than I like the Hogue one. I love these things too. But I'm not sure if I want to stick with the Punisher logo. That's why I didn't buy any more. But in a way, I think I might have to buy more. I also went out and got a modification. I got a magwell from Brunel. And it's pretty good. It hasn't broke or chipped or anything, and it works pretty well. So, oops. So, and seriously, it cost like 21 bucks, and it was. I put it on like that. It was easy. It didn't take no screwing and no nothing. It just, yes, it did. It took a screw. It takes a screw at the bottom. Sorry about that. But it popped right on. Nice and easy. I don't want this to drag out into a long, long video, but it is. But these are my modifications to my, oh, wait, hold on. Like I said, when I get home, I get bored. So, here's another gun I have that's been cut, a mod. I customized it. My 25 Raven. I gotta get new grips. I hate these grips. Either I'm gonna paint them or buy new ones. But I did the red on it, and the grip paper on the grip back on the back of the handle, and right here. Another one of my customizations. And let's see, this little guy. It was chrome. I just took the chrome off. As you can see, I was starting to do this side. I was starting to do the screw. See how I did the screws. So after I finish this video, I got something else to do. This is what I was doing. I was doing the screw. But yeah. And I modified this old watch case into a gun case that I kept these little pistols in, because I don't have a holster to carry them, so. And I don't carry them pretty much. I just keep them in the house. If I go to the gun range, I might take them and pop them off a couple times, but that's about it. But as for modifications that I would do all the time, every modification, a modification I would do a lot is the writing and the guns and the tape, the chrome coloring. Unless I buy a gun that already looks good and don't need it. Like I said, as for the high point, it's my high point. I'm not saying it's better than Glock. I modified it because it's a high point. That's why I modified it. It's a high point. It's a cheap gun that you can modify, and you can't do this to. You can't do stuff like, to an expensive gun. You don't want to mess up an expensive gun that already have a nice look. It already has a nice look. Why do anything? My whole thing of modifying my high point is to try to make it look better than what it already is. Point blank. Because it's an ugly gun. Everybody already knows that. Alright, this is dragging out, and then I know when it gets too long, y'all just cut off the videos, because that's what I do. But anyway, till the next time, guys. This is what I modify and why I modify my high point. So to the next time, guys. Oh, and thank my buddy for sending me all them bullets. Appreciate that, man. You know who you are. To the next time, the Bounty Agent is out. If you like, subscribe, like. If you don't like, subscribe, like, dislike. Either way, it'll be appreciated.